Hi all and welcome back to the channel. This is Wuthering Waves, a free-to-play open-world action RPG from Kuro Games, the same team behind Punishing Grey Raven. As always, I'm going straight to the facts with no filler, so let's go. You play as Rover, waking up in a post-apocalyptic sci-fi world full of monsters, wreckage, and mysterious tech. You explore huge open zones using climbing, gliding, and even a grapple hook if it had Devil May Cry combat and a movement system like you had too much Red Bull. Combat is fast and combo heavy. Every character, called a Resonator, comes with their own weapon, element, and abilities. You swap between 3 teammates mid-fight, triggering intro and outro skills that chain together for massive damage. It rewards fast reflexes and good team builds. Each Resonator has their own skills, weapon, and element. You shape their playstyle through echoes, stack traits, and weapon choice, enough to lean into burst damage, survivability, or utility, depending on the role you want them to play. It's not as deep as what you'd find in a traditional single-player RPG, but there's still enough to experiment with. If we go back to the Devil May Cry comparison, it's lighter on pure combat depth, but offers more RPG customization in return. Echoes are like monster spirits you absorb from defeated enemies. You equip them for stat boosts and active powers, some even let you transform or summon creatures mid-fight. They're a core part of builds, and drop from elite monsters and challenges. The core loop ties everything to the story. You follow the main narrative through open-world zones, fighting enemies, uncovering secrets, and completing missions. Along the way, you explore optional areas, take on side activities, and collect materials for upgrades. As you level up and strengthen your team, the world opens up with tougher challenges, dungeons, and bosses, all while Union XP steadily pushes your world level higher and unlocks new content. Exploration in Wuthering Waves is fully open from the start. You can climb, glide, air dash, wall run, and grapple through large vertical zones with no stamina limitations. The world includes hidden areas, light platforming, and environmental puzzles. Some enemies even drop echoes tied to your builds, and since most of this isn't gated by energy systems, you're free to explore at your own pace. If you've played Genshin Impact, the biggest difference is in how combat flows. Genshin is built around elemental reactions, combining elements like pyro and cryo for bonus effects, and most of your team building is focused on that. In Wuthering Waves, elements exist, but they don't combine into reactions. Instead, each one applies its own effect, like burn, freeze, or shock. Combat is more about timing, positioning, and how well you chain attacks. It rewards mechanical skill more than reaction setups. You can play solo or unlock co-op after Union level 22. Up to 3 players can explore, clear dungeons, or farm world bosses together. Loot is shared, and each player uses their own energy, called wave plates, during challenge runs. Now, let's talk about the gacha. Yes, pulls matter, but your skill and build choices make a huge difference. There's a pity system, upgrade materials are grindable, and even free units can carry you if you build them well. I'm not the expert, haven't played it long enough for that. However, most players say it's surprisingly free-to-play friendly. You get strong characters early, and the game gives out a lot of premium currency through events and exploration. If you're into tight combat, flashy combos, and high-speed traversal, Wuthering Waves might surprise you. It's one of the few gacha games that feels like a proper action RPG first, mobile game second. If this helped you decide whether to try it, consider liking and subscribing. Helps me out a lot. Thanks for watching.